Welcome to BBQWeb.com. Today we're going to do some grilled pork chops. Man, does that look good. Nice and juicy and tender. Let me show you how to do it. It's real easy. Just going to need some pork chops, large onion, cooked potatoes, mushrooms, cooking oil, breadcrumbs, soy sauce, a little bit of butter, and your favorite dry rub. Now this is the way the chops we're going to be using today. These are bone in. They're very, very lean, center cut pork chops. Now, we got some soy sauce here, some oil, some breadcrumbs, and we got some rub. We got some pork rub there and some butter. Big old large of dahlia onion. Some par-cooked potatoes. These are all pretty much pre-cooked, and we got some mushrooms here. Now let's get started here. We're gonna cut up these mushrooms, and potatoes, and onions while the grill's getting ready. And you like to par-cook these potatoes because these chops don't take long. So you could use some of your French fries or fried potatoes, pre-cooked. Then we'll cut up this big old Vidalia onion. There's nothing like a Vidalia. Some of them grilled pork chops. Alright. So I got a flat cooking pan here, or cookie sheet. I'm going to load those potatoes and mushrooms and onion on them. Now you can use any kind of vegetable you want. Some green bell pepper. Maybe some fresh garden squash, whatever you want. And then I'll put a little bit of oil on them. This makes them nice and tasty and crispy. A little bit of soy sauce for a little salty taste, and of course it adds moisture to the chops when we cook these up. And one last final thing here, I got a few slices of butter, because butter makes everything taste better. I'm going to throw a little slice on the onions and mushrooms and then potatoes. Alright, let's get these chops ready. Now, because these are real lean, we're going to end up searing these chops, and I'll show you how. The first thing I'm going to do is throw on some of my pork dry rub. You can find this BBQ Pit Boys BBQWeb.com. And I sprinkle some breadcrumb. And we do this because we're going to sear these chops in a little bit of heating oil. You want to coat both sides of the chops with your rub. And then more of that breadcrumb. So you can see this is real easy to do. Now we're ready to sear them up, so I'm gonna get myself a big old black iron pan here and get it nice and hot on the grill. Of course, you can see here we're doing indirect heating here. We've got the charcoal on one side. And add a little bit of oil to that pan. Alright, let's get these chops in the pan here. Now we want to sear them real quick. We don't want to cook them through, because that'll just dry them out. So you're talking maybe a minute, 2 minutes aside. And we'll just flip them over here. Man, it looks good. Can you smell that? Smells good. Nothing like center cut pork chops on the grill. Alright, just about done. We seared both sides here. Now I'm gonna move these pork chops off the hot pan and just put them on this cooking sheet here. And then we'll place the pan in the grill, pretty much opposite side the coals. Put the cover on and maintain the temperature about 350 degrees. Use your vents for doing that. Now about 20 minutes has gone by. Everything's looking real good. Oh, are you ready to eat or what? Butter's melted nicely on those onions and mushrooms and on them potatoes. Man, it smells good. Alright, depending upon how thick those chops are, your cooking times will vary. These are pretty much thin cut pork chops, so it's only going to take about 20 minutes, 25 minutes after searing. We're going to pull them off the grill. Now you check the temperature of them pork chops you have to, about 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooked just right. So I'm loading it on the plate now. I'm getting hungry. Throw on some of them potatoes. Some of them Vidalia onions and mushrooms. Man, eating don't get any better than this. In fact, just excuse my politeness here, but I'm gonna go ahead and have myself a piece. So if you're looking for a real easy to do pork recipe for the grill, check out these center cut pork chops. BBQWeb.com.